and for all, let's dispel the rumor that you cannot park in downtown Paterson.
Okay. You know, some people say that when you have a parking problem, it's a good problem to have.
Mhm.
I would like to say that yes, there is parking downtown. It is not always going to be the street level parking that you're looking for because there are 30,000 people coming into the city,
Mhm.
many of them coming downtown to work, to shop, and the residents in addition. So there is parking on the street, metered parking in front of several of the stores.
Mhm.
However, you're not always going to get that spot. If
Right.
you're not going to get that spot, if you go to our map, you know where the lots are. There
Mhm.
are several lots downtown. There's one behind our building.
Mhm.
Center City that was built recently has a two-level underground parking deck. One of the other rumors is that if you park in that underground deck, you know, you're going to go upstairs to Center City, and that's the only place you're going.
Right.
There's doors, Dan. You don't have to stay in the mall.
Okay.
So even though the mall is great, actually, they've got some really great stores and
Mhm.
some amenities in the mall, and they're working on it, but they're also opening new stores as we speak.
Mhm.
However, that the the property that they built that mall on was primarily the Shoppers parking lot. So right now, shoppers can still park underneath the mall. The entrance is on Ward Street. So as
Mhm.
soon as you come off Route 19 or you turn off of Main Street, go onto Ward Street and you can pull in. Obviously, if you shop in the mall, you can validate your ticket. If you're shopping downtown, the downtown stores don't validate that ticket. However, that's something we're working on, which we can talk about later. There's a significantly sized lot on Prospect Street, which
Yes.
is parallel
Yes.
to Main Street. If you're coming off of Route 19, I say that a lot because the Parkway exit puts you onto Route 19, and a lot of people come the Parkway. So if you're coming off of 19, you would make a left onto Chauncey Street and then a right
Mhm.
onto Ellison, which
Right.
will put you to the which will bring you to the Prospect Street lot, which is, like I said, parallel to Main Street.
Mhm.
It's just basically behind the building on Main Street, so it's there. There is parking downtown. You just need to know where to find it,
Right.
which is why I think our map on the website is going to be really useful. There is some signage. However, we're going to work really hard this year to increase the signage
Mhm.
for the parking lot.
You know, as an aside, as a person who has shopped and who shops currently downtown Paterson, but also too has shopped in the malls.
Mhm.
You know, I've been to malls, and I won't name one of the malls. It's Battlebrook,
Okay.
and I won't name the company. But anyway, there
See,
was
I don't shop in malls, so I didn't even know there was one in Center. No, I'm kidding. I only shop at
I
Center City Mall. Did you know that?
well, someone dragged me into a mall. How's that?
Got it.
And you know, a lot of times people always talk about the parking in the city of Patterson, but if you go, let's say, if you go to some of these malls and you try to find parking,
Mhm.
you have to ride
Yeah.
around and ride around, and
Yeah. Yeah.
people don't make a big deal of that. So I'm suggesting that I agree with you that there's plenty of parking in the city of downtown
Mhm.
Patterson, and my guess is that you could put me anywhere downtown Patterson, and within a few minutes,
Right.
I can park and
Right.
onto where I want to go.
Right. Right.
Is it?
The only thing is, in our downtown district, obviously you are going to pay for parking. You're
Right.
going to pay $2 for the first hour, or
Right.
maybe that's $2.50 or $3 for the first hour and $1 each additional hour. You go to a mall, of course, they don't charge you for parking,
Right.
unless it's an urban mall, and they're going to charge you because parking is very expensive to build. And when you're at a suburban mall, land is readily available, so
Right.
they don't have to charge for parking. Um, it is a myth that there's no parking downtown. Like I said, you do just need to know exactly where it is. Go to our website.
Right, uh-huh.
You'll find all of the lots that are highlighted on the map. And the more downtown Paterson has to offer you, the more you're going to realize the value of paying could park for an hour and run in. I mean, the discounts that you're getting, the markup is so high in a mall on
Right.
merchandise that you could easily buy in our downtown for a lot cheaper. The markups are so high, you're paying for parking because the markup is there on the products that you're buying. So you're paying more. So, you know, come downtown, give us a try.
Right.
I think you're going to like what you see.
Right.
And if you have a hard time, you know, like I said, refer to our website. You'll see where all the lots are.
Let's switch gears for a
Sure.
minute. I'm a new business and I'm thinking about where should I locate, and somehow, some way, maybe Paterson came up on the radar. Why would I pick Paterson as a place to locate my business or
Yeah.
to set up? Why would I do that?
Well, everyone always says location, location, location.
Right.
And Paterson, particularly downtown, does have an awesome location. Like I said, the Parkway, Route 80, Main Street. You can get into downtown Paterson from many, many high traffic areas, roads. We have the infrastructure to move you in and out. However, I would say that one of the other things that the city has to offer is the density. We talked about 30,000 people coming in and out of Paterson every day to work. But now we've got 150,000 people that we think the census 2010 will reveal that we have a lot more than 150,000 living here. That's a huge market, and it's a captive audience because they're in the city, and you have the potential to make significant money if you're catering to them. Now, downtown Paterson is also the county, the city of Paterson is also the county seat. Those county buildings that you know, people find themselves at all the time, the courthouse, the office complex, like on Grand Street, they're in downtown. So we have a lot of county employees and jurors that are here every day. All of the city offices are downtown, except for, I would say, DPW. The Department of Recreation just moved to downtown Paterson on Ellison Street behind City Hall. City Hall's 155 Market Street. You know, obviously you're going there to pay your taxes. You're going there to set up meetings. You're going there for the zoning offices. You know, the police station. If you need to pay a parking ticket or a traffic ticket, you know, you're coming to 111 Broadway, which is in our district. But also community improvements. There's a lot of city offices here, and there's a lot of people going in and out of our downtown every day. You're going to, like I said, if you're catering to them, if you've got the right products, you're going to make money.